Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
You can kind of see like what you missed or whatever if you're broadcasting.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. Now Hester will get a shot. And up to about the 26-yard line.
You talking about the live ball? Oh, limbo.
Throwing Jones. And Martin's got it complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy
to the ground.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Yeah, his stats are pretty good.
Now Jones. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. Now Jones throwing on first down.
Oh. Woo, that was almost greens. Damn.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
What the fuck? Call timeout. Yeah, he flipped it on you. We had no coverage on that left side.
Step aside here in this first quarter. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Oh, you had him. That's ours. Grab that. Let's go. Oh, he dropped it. 92 Roy, what the hell? More like 29. Oh, come here. Let's go. Fumble. They got it. That's all right. 4th and 21. Good D. We're eating them up. Oh, came in hot.
But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there.
Chancellor
now your
almost
defense
grabbed
has
it.
to go onto the field and try and hold.
I'm gonna pull the guy back to the block.
The Steelers send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
It's going out.
And that will bounce
That's not
out
bad.
of bounds before they can get a return going. So here's a 1st and 10 now.
What do we got? Let me get on. All right.
They'll run for the first time with
Oh, go.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I imagine. I had the 92 Martin.
They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, John Lynch. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Dab.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On the ground, it's
Dang.
to start the drive.
64 just let that guy come right through.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs.
You know how you stop that? Put a tight end on delay fade, and it'll stop him from coming in that easy. It does something to their defense. Watch, put X on a delay fade.
The extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson.
See, it buys you a few more seconds for some reason. It's a glitch. Watched a video about it earlier.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Doesn't hurt to block a halfback too.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Oh, fumble.
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only is... Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
You guys in the same house or what? Oh. Oh wait, oh, you can give up control with share play, can't you? I never thought about that. In the middle of the game, you could just be like, here, big brother, so I can take over. I thought about that because I've noticed different changes in the gameplay. You know what I mean? Yeah, marking people, headshots. Lamar, the fucking QB. Oh shit. He's a running back, bro. He's not a receiver. I'm just kidding.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt.
Coming in hot. You got to block 42. That'll pick you up.
Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's going to drop this underneath.
I think you had me over the top, Red.
Shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
47 Mike, 47
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's what QBs do.
This offense,
I'm a QB too. I'm constantly being told, I'm open, I was open, I'm open. Like, you're open every play. Everybody's always open when you're a QB. Run. You got it.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
I was open.
While he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Sounds like a plan.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Yellow, yellow. Babies cry all the way back home. 47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Here's Mahomes, his first throw since coming
in.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, They've had their way with this offensive line.
He had to take a shit. He's in the bathroom right now. He'll be back shortly. Just about another play.
I don't care if it's down in distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
That's hilarious. I gotta get my ankle checked out. Alright, I'm good. That shit was hilarious. And they called him out on it too.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
How embarrassing. It ain't embarrassing if you're a nobody, you know, like, hey, Joe's in the fucking shitter. Yeah, whatever.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third
Middle of the
and
game
long.
shit.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Mike's
Right.
Jackson now.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Oh no.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and
Did you get bumped?
intercepted. Antrell Roll with a pick. Evades the tackler and now some space. And he'll return this one just
QB got hit or what? It looked like it was a drop.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Damn, it's still early as shit.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Get him. Oh, you almost had him.
Now a throw here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
So many times in my career,
At least you're connecting. Most people go right by the guy, like, and he just runs by for the TD.
We can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
You ain't going nowhere.
From the red zone now, Newton.
Yeah.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
20. Express. Go now.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton eluding the pressure.
Got the guy in the end zone. Oh, he has that guy in the corner.
Over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts.
They pinched down though. That worked out.
50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Woo! Overthrow. 4th and 8.
Incomplete. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get
If they're
something
smart,
out of it,
they take
dump it
3.
off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So
Wow.
here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. From the gun, Jones. Flush to his right.
No fucking way, dude. 20 can't pop him. Come on.
Now the Steelers
Animation.
gonna use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
What the fuck?
The shotgun snap for
Switched
Newton.
coverage.
Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, let's go.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack
He's
back
doing
at
something
the
that's switching your
7.
coverage.
Chandler Jones, his 2nd sack of the night. And of course, that's not an easy man to
The only way to fix that, I think, is if you go square square. It just mans up everybody in front of him.
Play on the defensive side.
But then you're stuck in man. Oh, that's ours.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed
Good job, Reed.
His guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2
What do we got? What do we got?
Huge play, slowing down.
Yeah, they're coming.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, and he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's
Can't
preached,
tell.
it's coached, it's thought about.
Let's see.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Formation.
Jones on 1st and 10.
Come here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Jones now. A final shot before break. Going for the deep
right.
ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Cardinals.
You got this, Green. Let's go,
They
QB.
trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Who's your running back?
Ready to go with their next
All
drive,
right, cool.
and at the line, the Cardinal
Let me get over here to block.
And right out of
All
the
right.
gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start
I think
putting
if you
more
stay
pressure
outside
on
there,
that
you
defense,
have it.
start cutting
I had
into
your
this
block on the
deficit.
corner.
You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
I'm making an
3
R1.
yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson.
Ooh.
That'll be caught by Hester. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you
Noodles,
take your
bread and
receivers
noodles.
and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is going to have
Sorry, I cut that short just so we can get the first down.
Plenty there on 3rd and 1. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
What do we got? What do we got? We get on 23. R1.
On 1st down, it's
Okay.
Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Here's Jones on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he'll
Fucking
just
hit the
get
shit
rid
out of that
That
dude.
was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10.
Stop your whining. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Here's Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Well, this offense, yeah, they keep wanting more and more and more, but they kind of got to be careful here, CD. I mean, we're still in the 3rd quarter. This game isn't over yet.
I would agree with you there because while they've had all kinds of success and hit on some deep balls like this, the one thing they can't do is start to get
Boom.
loose with the football. A lot of time left, as you mentioned, and if they
Touchdown.
And now off
Let's
to the
go.
races down the right side. Touchdown.
Hey, take 1 for now. Just take our points.
Devin Hester, 61 yards.
We'll get some momentum.
Cardinals get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have
Good
here
play,
in the 3rd
QB.
quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes
Take a deep
that
breath
binds
and
you
let's
up
get this
so
ball
much
back
that you
and
try
let's
too
do it
hard,
again.
you don't get the score.
You got this.
A perfect
'Cause there's so much time
combination,
left, dude. If we could get
you're
this ball back
relaxed
and
enough
score
to get it
again,
done.
then they'll be fucking worried.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. From the 10. A lane opens here. He's past
He
the 30.
got off. He said he'd be
And a
back
good
at like 4.
return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Wait, what? They cheated? How'd they cheat?
Yard pickup, and it'll make it
Oh.
2nd down.
They are. They're terrible.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
Fuck us, dude.
It's
They
caught
just got us.
inside the 25. Touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown.
You sound like my dad.
Momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grew
Oh, no.
didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and the lead is up to 15 now. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football.
Illegal touching.
They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it.
Big bumblebee.
Case in point right there.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47.
Blends in with the green.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the
Can I
36.
just get...
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I was open too, but everybody says that. 83 Waller right there.
Here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Gun. Switch gears.
Excuse me.
Here's Newton.
Oh, that's yours. Grab that. Oh,
Yeah, this
green.
is caught by Martin. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. 53 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance.
I think
Here
so,
he
too.
had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Talk shit about the Broncos, I gathered.
And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead.
Keeping the bench warm. The benches, keeping the bench warm. The butt warmer.
And go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with sitting behind a veteran and learning.
Ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the
Look
third
at Rodgers.
quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute
I'm just saying, certain
offense.
situations.
This is what
Tom
NFL
Brady.
offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game.
So
a
many
little
good
bit,
quarterbacks
wind it
set
down,
behind
but at
somebody.
the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to
Well,
have
I
you
have a lot
along
of
for the
friends that are
ride.
Bears
Third
fans,
quarter
and I
action.
told them
And a
that
second and
Dalton was
10
going to get
upcoming.
injured and
From
that
the
Fields was
gun,
going to
here's
come in
Newton.
and get destroyed.
Flushed out
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And he goes,
It's
"That's not going to
complete to
happen.
Martin.
Dalton's going to be
And they're
doing
able to
good."
work
Da,
this
da,
to
da.
the
Dalton's hurt.
25 before it's all
I
said and
called
done.
that shit, dude.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a
Hey,
first
yeah,
down.
but he was starting off good. He's a good QB until he gets hurt.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching
Yep.
Madden Ultimate Team on EA
Yeah, I know.
Sports.
That too. Plus,
On
he's just
first
over there
down,
emptying his
Newton.
tank, losing value.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is
But he got
incomplete.
paid. He's
Oh,
got
it looked like a
generational
sure
wealth, man.
6
Sitting in the bank.
points.
He's
But he
smart
could
with it.
not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. To throw on second and 10.
Get in there.
Newton.
That's yours. There we go.
And
Mine.
look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time.
Oh
Picked off
shit!
by
I thought
Marlon
we were still
Humphrey.
here. I'm
And he
all
is
like
all the
playing. I
way
just
up
got the
past the
pick.
25. Well, that interception at least offers
Just
them
got
a
you the
punt
ball
route.
back, QB. We could have won that. I've come back from games like that before. I'm the same way. If you don't mind, let me try this. I'm 0-1. Is somebody like playing their PlayStation in traffic? Oh, okay. I see a desk sitting in the middle of the road with a monitor. Someone's sitting there. Cars are just driving by. Yeah, cords just. Yeah. Oh, the cigarette's so good. I used to smoke too. I quit. I quit like 2 years ago. Oh, I still smoke weed daily, but I quit smoking the cigarettes, which is actually worse, I think. But at least you're choosing your death. You know what I mean? I can respect that. I had a kid. That's why I quit. Because I wanted to be around a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Are you, every woman that comes to the car lot, you sleep with her or what? One free dickin' with the purchase of a car. Come get pregnant and get a car at the same time. Jeez. You've got to sell 7 cars this month just to pay child support. God damn. Dang. You brought your desk back inside? Yeah. He was building a desk. Crack, crack, tap, 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 tap. Yeah. Oh, stubbed his toe. Oh, fuck. That shit's hilarious. Tell you what. If I take you to the Super Bowl today and win it for you, you give me a car. Yeah, a little 1.99 cent car from the dollar store. No, I don't need another car, dude. Cars are fucking expensive. We have two, that's enough. I got an E350 and that's probably my favorite. It's like